Hello and welcome to Solo Cose Buone. Did you remember I received this product from a Chinese American firm because it's in USA and they imported Chinese stuff like this. This is the classical guy one. I will make a review after or before. The classic teapot Yi Xing, and there is some polystyrene inside, and everything is made with the clay, purple clay Yi Xing, and there is the producer logo down here. And the problem is that before to use this teapot, you must condition it. The thing is that you must cook everything, every part of the tea set, the teapot, the cups, everything inside a pot with a tea of your desire. This way you condition that objects they will absorb the tea flavors and they probably improve them quality when we use them for the tea. Usually you want to use oolong tea or pu'er tea with this kind of teapot, but of course you can do this with every kind of tea you want. Or another type of drinks like chamomile. The thing is that after you condition it with that kind of tea or with that flavor of tea, in theory you should use the same quality of tea for this teapot. You should have a teapot for every kind of tea you use. This to maximize the flavors and also for use the collection. I'm not so strict. I don't feel like to do an infusion with pure because the pure I'm using right now is quite strong. Maybe with the Sheng, but I don't know, maybe I'll buy another teapot or a tea set. For now I'm doing the conditioning for the single piece on my collection. I will probably do the guy one and the teapot and the jug to serve the tea. Let's go to the stove where the water is still boiling. This treatment should make every part of the tea set more robust. The first thing is to insert every piece of our tea set inside the boiling water. Please be careful because the water is very hot. And they remain like so for at least 10 minutes till 1 hour. I'm using the lid to preserve some energy. This first boiling is very useful also to deep clean our tea set because I remember you that this is purple clay. That's because this kind of clay is very porous. In fact, if you take every piece like this, which is the plate under the guy one, you feel it's very rugged, and that's because you must do this conditioning. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please leave a thumb up, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you won't miss any content like this and help the channel to grow. After 10 minutes I turn off the stove and I pull out every piece of my tea set. I'm using the sticks which arrived with the tea set itself. Okay, the water is clean, but I throw it away. With fresh new water I turn on the stove. And let's start with the real conditioning of the tea set. For this conditioning I'm using this oolong, organic oolong of Chabiotet. We saw it last time. It's not bad as a oolong, but it's not my favorite too, so I'm using it to do this conditioning of the tea set. At least a couple of spoons inside the water. And now I'm waiting the temperature to rise because right now every piece of the tea set are quite hot and I don't want to break anything. So be careful not to do a thermal shock. I can touch it with my hands, but maybe because I usually do cooking recipes, so I can touch hot things. But I like cold things and hot things. In fact, if you know me, you know that I'm doing cold shower with the Wim Hof method. But in the meantime, the leaves are opening up, and there is these flavors in the air, the tea flavor, which I want to infuse in the tea set. And now it's time to insert every piece of my tea set inside the pot with the tea. And now we are really conditioning this tea set. And be careful when the water is boiling, turn a little down the heat, otherwise the pieces could break because they're moving inside the pot. And voila, everything inside, the leaves are opened. Leave it like so for at least 10 minutes till 1 hour. But let's talk about this conditioning, because after you do it, I don't think that you feel this enormous changing on the tea. But I don't know, it's a tradition, so I'm doing it, hoping that this experiment goes well, and I'm doing it with you. After 10 minutes, 15 minutes or an hour, drain everything and put the teapot aside. I recommend you never to wash the tea set, never use soap or everything like that. The tea set don't dirty because you don't use sugar, honey or anything like that inside, but also the tea leaves. After the tea ceremony, you can rinse everything with water. And the tea after tea you making with this teapot, it should absorb more substances. The same concept you have with a pipe. Thank you for following me also for today, and see you in the next exciting videos. Ciao!